Hello. Habit is such a word which is associated with everyone's life. If our habits are good, then our whole life turns out to be good. But if we develop some wrong habits, then our life starts moving towards failure, starts moving towards negativity. Now, friends, what is this habit? You must have often heard from people around you that I have a habit of drinking tea in the morning, right? Or I have the habit of exercising in the morning. I feel very restless until I don't exercise in the morning, right? I'm sure you have heard this. Now, how do we exactly get habitual to something? When we keep doing something continuously, then our mind and our body, it becomes addicted to it. It gets used to it. And this is what habit means. And there are certain habits which we are not even aware of. We don't realize. For example, to keep on lying for no reason, which is not at all needed. Even if that lie is not necessary or not at all needed. But people just keep on lying. Why? For what? Because they have got into habit of lying. So they keep on telling lies in every conversation. What is the difference between wrong and right habits? How do we come to know that that habit is beneficial to us or is that habit harming? So the simple answer is that the habits which are harmful for our body and are also acting as a hindrance for our success, those habits are absolutely wrong, unacceptable. Now, first and foremost, you have to see whether you have good habits or you possess bad habits. And if you have a bad habit, then how do we change it? Yes, it is not an easy path, but it is not impossible either. To give up on a bad habit, the most important thing is to decide from the mind that you won't do that thing again. In such a situation, immediately after waking up every day, you should promise yourself that I will not do this thing from today. This is a bad habit. I go to sleep late, right? And I don't wake up on time. Even though it's time for school, I am not ready till then. Somehow, I manage to take a bath and then I just wear the uniform untidily, just like that, put my bag on my shoulders and I start running. No. Sleep on time, then again wake up on time, take bath on time, right? Finish all your studies, all your homework, and everything will be straightened out. You have to decide in your mind that you will not do that thing again. So what you have to do is you have to make this promise to yourself every day immediately after waking up. You have to decide for yourself that you will not do this thing again, which is a bad habit. No matter what happens, when you feel like doing the same thing again, then make yourself busy with something else. This will divert your attention from that wrong habit, right? And every day before sleeping, do not forget to congratulate yourself that the whole day you did not do that thing which you had decided not to do. And if we talk about examples of good habits, then let me tell you something about the Prime Minister of our country, Shri Narendra Modi. He wakes up every morning at 5 a.m. and then he practices yoga, he meditates, even though he is in our country or he's traveling. He had adopted this habit of getting up in the morning since his young days. This habit gives him the energy to work for 12 to 16 hours a day. Yes, friends. This keeps his mind calm and active at the same time, which helps him to take decisions. He calls his friends at 8 in the morning and then he reaches office by 9:30. First of all, the private secretary briefs him about the schedule for the whole day, in which the time of meeting the ministers, officers, guests is also provided. Apart from this, he gathers information about inspection, presentation, etc. The habit of maintaining constant contact with his minister and colleagues, which keeps him alert and attentive about all types of work. Yes, his good habits motivate him to complete his work on time. I am sure you must have heard the name of Suraj Barjatia. Vivah, Hum Aapke Hai Kaun, Hum Saath Saath Hai, right? He has done so many such films. Barjatia banner is a very big banner in the industry. I have myself worked with him. Do you know about the habit of Suraj Barjatia, which is a very good habit? That he doesn't get angry with anyone. At least I have not seen him getting angry. And all the people in the industry who have worked with him and those who have met him, everyone knows about it. No matter what happens to anyone, whatever the situation, he never gets angry. He always speaks very politely and very gently. This is something we should all learn from him, be it the smallest spot boy or a small artist or a huge artist. His behavior with everyone is the same and full of love. His respect for time is worth appreciating. And his patience level is also high. What a wonderful person. When the story of the film is narrated to all the actors, right from beginning to the end of the film, his energy to explain the story is the same. These very habits of Suraj Barjatia, that he works very peacefully, no matter what happens, be it a small mistake or a big mistake made by anyone, do not get angry at anyone, and explains everyone with a lot of patience, lot of restraint and lots of calmness. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, same thing. How much patience does he have? These habits of Suraj Barjatia ji are absolutely amazing, and I am also an admirer of him. I have myself learned so many things from him. That's why I am telling you. So these are the good habits which he possesses. That's why he is considered one of the best directors of the film industry. So you too should give up all your bad habits and start adopting good habits. And then see a happy change in your life. So, the bad habits have to be absolutely changed and good habits have to be brought in our life, which will change our life. So I am waiting for a promise from you. Thank you.